I can wash this off. It's so bad.
We just pulled up. There's literally a horse in our campsite, and it just took a giant poop right here in our campsite. And there's another one right there. They're everywhere. We've seen so many horses just as we were pulling into this campsite. That's so cool. Where else do you have wild horses wandering the campground? Look at this right there.
Whoops. Down there.
There's a little baby horse too. Baby horse and his mama right there. We could not have been luckier. We just pulled in to Assateague State Park and the horses are like all up on our campsite. We stayed here a couple years ago, and where we were, the loop we were in was way in the back. We're in H loop this time, and like no horses came in our campground in our area. We had to go searching for them, but we pull in right here and they're right there all around us.
That's so cool, man. I'm over here like in awe of all the wild horses, and I pass up the site and I'm like, oops. Elisa's like, you passed up your site. I'm like, okay, let me back up. And I pull in and horses were on our site. I almost hit them pulling in. I didn't. I made sure that I didn't, but like, what an entrance. So far, so good, y'all, is what I'm saying. That's cool. Wow, that's neat, man. We're on the beach next to wild horses, or ponies, next to our van, Ellie. That's pretty cool.
Very cool. So our timing could not have been better when we pulled into our campsite, because the horses hung out with us for about 15 minutes and they have moved on down the road, because that's what horses do. They're wild horses. They can go anywhere they want. So they got all what they wanted out of our campsite and they're walking down the road to another one. Now that the excitement has come down a little bit, I'm gonna actually tell you what we're doing, because we just like freaked out as soon as we got here to our campsite. So as we were pulling in onto Assateague Island, we saw horses and there were some rangers there kind of protecting them because they were on the road. But we are on Assateague Island. So this is a very skinny barrier island off the coast of Maryland. And I think a little bit of it goes down into Virginia, but we are in Maryland. Part of this is the Assateague National Seashore, so this is part of the national park system, but then also this campground is a state park. So I think there's a national park, but the state park is huge. So we've stayed here before and I love the site we got now. And right over there are the dunes, and on the other side of the dunes is the beach and the Atlantic Ocean. So right here we can feel like the breeze coming off, but it's not like windy, where when you go on the other side of the dunes it's very, very windy. We're going to take a walk in just a little bit. But this is an unusual campsite in that there is zero electricity here, zero water. You bring in what you need. Thank goodness our van is self-sufficient, but you're seeing a lot of tent campers here. Generators are allowed during the day, but at night from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m., no generators. So luckily there's a nice breeze coming through, so we just open the windows and let God's air conditioning do it for us. And it's about 76 degrees right now. Pretty good.
Yeah, so this is a killer spot that we have. I mean, we're probably a couple 100 feet from the beach. The sites are level, they are long and wide. We have picnic table and a fire ring, and there's some beach sand all around, so you really get that beach vibe here at the site as well. Yeah, great little setup, man. This is gonna be nice. Plenty of room to sprawl out and have some fun on the beach.
So it's beach time now. We have walked around the campground, and these are protected dunes, so you can't just walk anywhere. You have to go where there's an opening. So we found one, and how cool is this? There are beach toys that you can just play with and return. That's awesome. What's amazing to me is this has just got such natural beauty. It's because it's a protected area, it's like untouched beach. And there's just, you come out here and there's not a lot of people. Like, we've almost got this whole section of beach to ourselves. And look how many shells I found just like right here in front of where we set up our chairs. And what's cool is they are so smooth, because the sand and the sea have just worn them down, and they are like buttery smooth, beautiful shells, all pretty and white. I love shells.
stinky. So we found the, what is this, the crab cemetery?
Something like that. God, that stinks.
Oh, it stinks. Mess with the crab, you get the stinger.
Ew.
Look at that monster. Look at that thing, a big old horseshoe crab.
Put that stinky thing
It
down.
stinks. Golly. Ugh. Okay, I have learned an incredible, valuable lesson that I want to share with everybody. If you see a fish or crab cemetery carcasses on the beach, do not touch them because you will disturb the death smell that lies under it, and it will stick to your fingers. Oh my God, it is so bad, y'all. Like, I hope I can wash this off. It's so bad. Yeah, it was cool. We didn't smell it until I had the grand idea to pick it up and go, look. But I've never seen a crab like that before.
No.
I mean, that's a giant horseshoe crab. It's like basically the armadillo of the sea.
Yup. That was cool.
And when they die, they stink.
Yup, they do.
Ooh-wee.
So just sitting here, I just like lean my head back and close my eyes and just listen to the sound of the waves crashing and feel the ocean breeze on my face, and I like never want to leave this spot. It's dinner time and I'm getting very hungry, but I don't want to leave this spot to go back to the campsite to cook. So I'm just like, food's later. It is currently 73 degrees here on the beach at Assateague Island. I'm actually kind of chilly, like I've got little chill bumps because it's 73 degrees, but then that breeze is coming in off the ocean, which makes it feel even cooler. And there's a heat wave starting around the United States, but on the coast, no heat wave. This is why the beaches are great during the summer.
Yes, indeed.
Well, we officially made it to sunset. The sun has set over there behind the dunes on the campground side. We're on the ocean side. And the sky's turning that pink color. I love sunsets near the ocean. So even though the sun is set, the sky's just gonna get prettier and prettier. Finally gonna eat, huh?
Yes. Yes, we are.
We were enjoying the beach too
We were
much
so
to
hungry.
leave.
Yeah, now we're so hungry. What a spectacular place this is. It's quite a gem. We don't want to tell too many people.
Well.
Our generator's not cutting on, so we have some problems with Ellie right now. Ellie is feeling very sick. She's not working properly. Our house battery is not getting charged off of our chassis battery. Things are going haywire.
Or the solar's not charging.
Solar's
either.
not charging. Everything's kind of wacky. So, good news is we called an audible. We didn't use the microwave for the veggies. We're using the Grill King. I got the steaks, a couple of top sirloins right here, one for Lisa, one for me. We got some green beans, and then I'm gonna put my asparagus on after I give her. Hers is just about done. I think the steaks are actually about done, but we have to cut the generator off at 10 o'clock anyway, so I guess it was meant to be. We're straight up camping. Ooh, yeah. Good morning from Assateague State Park Beach. It was an interesting night last night. You can only run the generator until 10 p.m. anyway, so it really wasn't, I guess if our systems were going to fail, our batteries were going to fail, and our generator was going to fail, last night was the perfect night for it. Yeah, she only runs if she's plugged in. So got some issues we're gonna have to work out. May have to bring Ellie to get some servicing pretty soon. Did not damper our night. We slept really great. Opened all the windows up. We could hear the waves crashing onto the shore all night long. That was fantastic. And it's interesting because you get that like, I don't know if it's like a overspray or what, but you get like this sticky like sea salt like film all over your screens, and you kind of feel it all over your body the next morning when you boondock out here. It's pretty interesting with all the windows open. We had our big screen, our door open, and had our screen down. It was really cool. She was opened up. I got up this morning really early because it's very bright out here because there's like no tree canopies or anything like that. I got up at like 5:30 this morning, wobbled out to the beach, made me some coffee because I got a little power bank, and I was able to plug my coffee pot in there, brew me some coffee, went out to the beach and sat and just watched the most beautiful sunrise this morning. It was epic. I took a bunch of shots and just sat there for probably an hour and a half, just taking it in, man. It was really beautiful. And the beach is empty. There's nobody out there, maybe like 2 or 3 people that I could see, but they were nowhere near me. So it was really a peaceful, pleasant experience. This is a sweet spot, definitely a gem. You should come here. You will thank me. Assateague State Park Beach. But now we were off. We got Ellie buttoned up and we are heading to Ocean City, Maryland. We're gonna hang out on the boardwalk and eat some delicious food and have some more fun. The trip is winding down. This is gonna be our last stop, so we're a bit sad about that, but there will be more to come pretty soon.
So we have left the campground and we are in the day use area right now. So this is where the public beach is. There's lots of people already here going out to the beach, but we are going inside for breakfast because there's a restaurant right here that serves breakfast and lunch. And one thing I just noticed in walking up that's really cool is they've got a spot for you to grab a little trash bag on your way to the beach. That's awesome. Every beach should have these because every time we've been to the beach so far on this trip, we've got this little pile of trash that we just have to put back into our bag. And if we would have had a trash bag, that would have been genius, which we keep saying we need to bring one. But anyway, all right, so we are gonna hop in there, grab some breakfast, and then move on to Ocean City, Maryland for the day. So we slept in the state park last night, but this whole stretch is part of the national park system, which is the Assateague National Seashore. And I'm gonna pop in here and check it out a little bit. There's always some really good information in here, get my passport book stamped, and I buy the postcard and the pin for every national park that we come to. So do this, and then we officially move on to Ocean City, Maryland.